Hello and welcome to Dad Gamer TV. My name's Ian, and we are playing the Day 1 Season 2 update for Warzone 2.0 on the new Ashika Island with the new game mode Resurgence, which was everyone's favourite in the first game. Is this going to be enough to save it from all the naysayers of Warzone 2? Let's find out. This is my 8th game. Let's jump in. So I'm playing with randoms, a right ragtag bunch. This is the new Rose costume, which you get from a string of events that you have to unlock certain things to do, and one of them is getting top 10 5 times. So I did that in about my first 6 goes. With one game I come 12th, the rest of them top 10, so we're in. There's not a lot of talking in it. We sort of do it with pings and everything else. I landed in the fortress, which is like a a Japanese castle type scenario, a couple of times, and it was super crowded. Like a lot of people like landing there. So he pinged this area here, and I was quite happy to go because it's sort of on the outskirts. You'll notice here as I run to the door, I think I see someone go past, so I'm aiming at it. And then this is something I don't realise that I do, but I'm looking out the door, but I'm not aiming out the door. I need to be looking where I'm aiming more. That's one of the things I picked up when I re-watched this just now. So already we're looting to obviously pick up better stuff. You find money ridiculously easy in Resurgence, so you just constantly you've got 2.5 grand to buy a loadout like straight away, like ridiculous. To buy a weapon, not a loadout. Already the party has split up. We've got the one guy, the blue guy has run off. He's off down the map somewhere. Pink and yellow are sort of in the same area, and then I'm sort of looking around thinking, guys, we need to sort of stick together. I pick up this rocket launcher and never use it. For whatever reason. So we have a little look out. I'm having a look on the ground, on the air, having a look around. People are pinging stuff that's irrelevant, and I'm thinking, right, I've got to be with my team. And then this is when I notice that they've all spread out a little bit. So I look at the map, and I notice that the blue is going away from the circle. So he's going to be the one that's getting the stuff on the outskirts before the circle closes. So I decide to go up towards him. And we head out that way. Because I know a lot of people are going to have been landing down the island and they're going to be coming back towards the circle, so I'm thinking it might give us an advantage, certainly if we're sticking together over there. I also know there's a buy station this way, so I can get one of my weapons. I don't know what those gems are. They're probably important. I should probably look it up, but I haven't at this point. Shotgun. No one ever wants a shotgun. No one about, so I take the chance to go to the buy station.
Gas is closing in.
Already got enough money for my Fennec. I don't. As part of the Season 2 update, the Fennec and the RPK have both been nerfed to an extent, but I don't think they've been nerfed enough to still not make them the best weapons at close range and long range. So I've heard that the Kastov, or one of the Kastovs, is quite good now, sort of towards the RPK. I grabbed that just so it highlights a target of people coming, and I get myself a gold mask. So I'm pretty well set at the moment. I don't have a loadout, but I do have my Fennec, and I have a TAC V, which means I'm pretty covered. It's not a long map. I'm not going to have got a couple of shots there, so I just make sure that I put myself in a different position, so that if anyone's tracking me, I've moved away. I do see him jump down, just there, and then I tag the wall. So then I let the group know that there was a guy in this area. Blue comes back towards me, and yellow also starts moving in this direction. So that sort of reunites us a little bit, which is good. But we don't actually see the guy. Those things jumping out of the water were fish, so there was no real need to to worry about them. They've got like some kind of jumping salmon or whatever.
Enemy dropping into the
Lots of shotguns going off, but we're not getting the people. That other group have moved closer, so I move over now to try and help cover. And then I see a few people in the doorway, so we start getting some stuff. I realise I got a sticky, so I don't get that anywhere near as far as I wanted to. I thought I had the grenade and it was going to roll on in, but it didn't. And then I see a lot of people in that opening, so then I start putting some firing in there with my attack V that has got no recoil control whatsoever, because it's not my attack V. Get a Semtex right in that time, and I get a hit, and then I get one raid, trying to heal each other, take them both down. Gets me a kill and an assist, which is nice. It's always nice to contribute when you're playing with strangers. It's always nice to get something going. At this point I run back just to get myself into a position where I know that they're going to be coming this way. Gas is moving, so I want to be in a position where I'm going to be safe. Notice this personal speedboat thing, so I try to get a few shots off, do absolutely nothing. Tac V is actually it's one of my favourite weapons, or it was in season 1, but when it's not got the recoil control, it is an absolute nightmare. Plus iron sights obviously are not brilliant. So the whole point of Resurgence is if you die you can respawn, as long as another member of your team is alive for the whole time. So you'll see that as they go down, I look on the map to see if I'm the one that's in the sort of safe area, and if I am, I try to hunker down to make sure that they can respawn. Missed that guy completely because I'm trying to make sure that I'm out of the way. Hostile dropping in, don't know where from, so I just leave it. Looking around for plates now, really, because plates are really hard to come by. I think I've stacked up now. I've got stickies. I've got drill charges, but I've also I think I've got grenades backing me up once I've used the drill charge. So now we're back at this point, and because of the way that the circle was closing, it's fairly apparent that there's not going to be a lot of people coming from where we came from, if you like, because if they landed centre to the circle, they're not going to driven out to a random building on the periphery of the circle, unless they're specifically hunting down people. There are a lot of people that play aggressive, obviously, that look for people. But it's super hectic, it's super frenetic. There's a lot of action always with this mode. I think I caught the back end of that airstrike rather than anyone shooting me there. There's a lot of firing going on, but I know that my yellow guy's down and my pink guy's getting shot at, so now I know that it's only me and the blue guy, and the blue guy has just landed back, so he's going to be looting and picking up guns, and now he's just died as well. So I'm the only person on the map, so at this point it's just about staying put and making sure that my other guys can come back and safely loot to get some weaponry. I know that there's some people on top of the building. So bomb drone goes out. I see this one guy straight onto him, and then I'll go round to the far side and climb up so that I come round behind him, and this is where I think this is my first death. As I come round here, there's one guy there, take him down, and then he's got a guy just behind him. I try and oh no, I do escape. Does he follow me? I think he does. I think I put a lot of distance between myself and him there though, and I go a completely random way to try and hide, just to keep myself out of the way. But that's my second kill. Always good to contribute. Obviously I've got the bomb drone, got the guy down. I don't know whether or not I'll get an assist for that. I assume I will. gas is coming in, and I'm trying to stay on the periphery at the moment because I know that those guys are still on the roof, and I'm thinking that if I go early, they will
Reinforcements inbound.
land behind me. So I think I'll play the gas, and I've got the gold gas mask, so I'll play the gas early and get that team. Doesn't work out for me though, because they're looking for people that are coming back in from the circle, another team as we approach. You'll see me as I come out here, and that's where I get tagged. So I come around here, and there's people inside the circle that are looking to the periphery to see people running in like me. So he's literally just facing this way, waiting for the next...
Hostiles deploy the counter UAV.
as I come around here,
Des plaques, j'ai besoin.
he's just standing in the circle. I'm waiting for them to come off the roof, but he's there. He's there, just waiting, sitting in a bush. Look, someone's gonna come my way, and I'm gonna get him. With his shitty F gun. So there, at this point, obviously, I'm hoping that my guys stay alive because I know they've been pretty cavalier at present. So I'm hoping that they can stay alive. I look up, and I note that we're 7. There's only 7 teams left, and we're one of the only ones. If you work it out,
please, bro, please.
with the amount of people left and teams, we're probably one of 2 teams that have got 4
Hey
players
guys,
still
please.
left. So
Safe,
at this point,
safe.
I see them
Tank, bro. You prac minis protection.
full on Russian. That's one of my teammates. At this point, I'm just trying to look for somewhere good to land that I'll be able to loot around the periphery. So I go all the way around the other side of this building
Jamais derrière moi.
when they start shooting, so that I'm the other side of where that shot comes from. Into the building. It gives me an M4 to start with, which is better than the TAC V that I had. It just means I
T'as des
don't
verres
have my Fennec at this point. So I'm now thinking, is there a buy station nearby where I can get the Fennec again, because it's going to be close range.
You have teammates outside
I know there's a buy station in that building, and my team have just sort of cleared the way there. So if I can get to the buy station, plates again, always important. If I can get to the buy station, I can get my Fennec up, and I'll be ready to finish the end game. I realise I've got the wrong weapon up, so I need to quickly change. Job done. Need to get out of there now. And now I need to regroup with my team. They're firing from the hangar. They're right in front of me. I didn't notice them the first time. They were in that hangar. I thought that they were coming. They were shooting me from the front of the truck. I don't know what I'm doing. This is where it gets a bit chaotic. I'm trying to find my weapon, and I'm also trying to buy some plates to make sure I've got plates for the end game. Got a couple of people down. This guy crawls across to me, and I get to get him up. We're into the position there where the circle starts moving to new safe areas. Thought that was one of the enemy.
Move to the safe zone.
As you can tell, I see that guy outside. Another assist for me. And at this point, I'm looking at the attacker. I'm thinking we've got 4 people, and there's only 7 left in. So we've got the upper hand now. And then I go out, get myself a kill, but I am standing out in the open for everyone to shoot me. So at this point, I'm thinking it's okay. It's 3 on 2. It's 3 on 2. But what I don't realise is that one of my other teammates has gone down at the same point. And it's just the 2 of them. So while it is 3 on 1, essentially, because one of my teammates is down, and then I'm following the wrong guy. Obviously, Blurt is the one with his massive camo who's out there doing the business. It's a 1-on-1 scenario. But with 3 kills, I contributed, and Blurt finishes it off with a guy playing the gas out in the water, and we get the win. And yeah, really enjoying this new game mode. Really enjoying it. I haven't jumped into DMZ on the Ashika map yet. I hear there's a lot of close
GG man.
quarter.
GG. GG.
Well done, guys. Well done. All round.
There's a lot of what are they called? What are they called? The big geezers, juggernautes. There's a lot of them, and it's a bit close quarters. But yeah, good to get the win, especially on day one. And hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more Warzone content, please let me know. If you are sick of Warzone content, then there's still more videos to come, because I've already edited them and put them together. I'll stop unless I like it, because it's fun, especially some of the kill videos I've done. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Tuesdays and Thursdays, as always, will be the regular stuff, but Warzone content as and when it gets developed. Have a good week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.